Hey guys, this is Chris, and I'm bringing you guys an epic Hobbit and Unexpected Journey set, The Unexpected Gathering. So, for those of you who have seen The Hobbit, or even Lord of the Rings, this is a really iconic build, I guess, from Lord of the Rings, and the minifigures in it are really iconic to The Hobbit, well, mainly the dwarf minifigures. And it's an awesome set. You know, it's the only way to get these 4 dwarfs that you do get in the set, and they're like so awesome, and they're awesome in the movie, and they're really awesome in Lego. Lego did a really good job. Anyway, so the set is it has 652 pieces. I believe that it retails for $70 US and $85 Canadian. So yeah, of course I bought this on sale Canadian, and that's why I have it. Otherwise I would have bought it US at some point in the future. So let's get on to the I'll show you guys the extra pieces right away. You guys can see where they kind of fit in, if my camera would focus. So we do get an extra sting, which kind of doesn't make sense for the Hobbit's sake, but for like a future bag end after the Hobbit. And we get this is not extra, and this sword is also not extra. But all these pieces are, you get a few extra cherries and a few slopes and studs and whatnot. And yeah, so let's get right onto the minifigures then. Okay, so let's start with Gandalf the Grey. Now we have got this minifigure several times before, and we do get in several other sets. Even in this line we do get it in the larger set. But you can get him in the $15 little Frodo whatever set. So anyways, but I'll show you guys him. I'm not actually going to take off his beard because there's not that much of you, and you guys could probably go see a better view of him in a different video. Oh yeah, he's even in the new Wizard Battle set, so it's like, oh yeah, another Gandalf. But yeah, he's awesome. So that's all I'm going to show you of him, and yeah. Don't worry guys, I'm saving the best for last. Next we have Bilbo Baggins, and he's a pretty main character in The Hobbit, if you have not seen it. But yeah, anyways, they did a really nice job with the figure. I don't actually know how much it does kind of represent him. Like, if I looked at him, I probably wouldn't be able to tell that, oh, yeah, this is Bilbo Baggins. Like, I'll just take off his hair and then I'll show you his back stuff. So yeah, he's cool. I like him. I mean, he's a good figure. You can also get him in the little $15 set, the Riddles for the Ring set. So once again, not exclusive. Not like these next figures. And here we get Balin. And now he's an awesome figure. He's like the old guy, but he's boss. So I'm just he kind of looks like Santa for some reason. But his headpiece, as you can see, it's hard plastic. It's like Lego bricks. And I'm pretty sure he's the only one that actually has this. Maybe another dwarf does, but maybe Glóin does, but I could be wrong. And he could be the only one with this design. Anyways, so he's awesome. As you can see, his face is awesome. And there's his grouchy face. He's kind of upset at something. And now you can see the awesomeness, which is Balin without hair or a cape. So yes. Anyways, he's really awesome. Really good figure. And like the back printing is awesome. And his head is extremely well printed. Like, you guys, I bet you the camera's not picking up all this because it's just the most fantastic. I'm like some of these dwarfs. Him and Dwalin have got to be some of the best printed faces I've ever seen. And next we have Bombur, the largest dwarf in the group. Anyways, as you can see, he has an awesome headpiece there, and just like the printing on it is awesome, and it's so cool because actually some of it is the hard plastic and then some is the rubbery soft plastic. Most of the hair is the soft plastic, and the beard, which I just find amazing. And as you can see, the beard actually adds to his chest. Anyways, but that's his just amazing headpiece there, and it's so cool, and it really makes him the dwarf that he is. Okay, now for seeing him. I love his face. And there's his other face. He's like excited. It's like when Bofur throws a sausage at him and the elf plays and then the chair breaks. That's his face. Anyways, as you can see, he has the sausage in the fry pan because he's boss like that. And next we have my favorite dwarf, Bofur the dwarf, and he's awesome. I mean, he's my favorite dwarf. I don't really know why. He makes all the funny remarks, which is great. Anyways, as you can see, his torso printing is amazing. His interesting, weird hat is amazing, and you can actually see like the hair. That's soft plastic, and then actually, okay, his whole headpiece is soft plastic. But anyways, and it just really, it's just awesome. And now to show you him without that, he has a really awesome raging face. It's just so awesome. It's funny because that actually looks like the actor who plays him when he's not. Yeah, anyways. Okay, and this is him without a cape, and that's his angry face. And that's his back printing. Oh no, what have we done? Anyways, that's his back printing. He's just a really awesome dwarf, and they did an amazing job making the minifigure for him. Next we have Dwalin, and he is the first dwarf to be, well, I was going to say seen in The Hobbit, but he's the first one to go to Bag End here, to go to the Unexpected Gathering to meet Frodo, so that's it. It's great. I love his hammer. It's so good, and as you can see, just his printing, it's awesome and it's accurate, and that's just awesome. And his beard piece is actually a lot different. It's shorter than everybody else's. Awesome torso and everything. And this is him without his cape, and if I do mention it, his cape is actually a lot different than all the other capes. It only has like a one hole thing. All the rest are just mini capes like that. Anyways, Dwalin's awesome. Once again, just to show you that. Now this face, this has got to be one of the most spectacularly printed faces I've ever seen. I bet you the camera is not doing this justice because it's such an amazing face. I wish that it could zoom in closer, but it can't. But it's like got to be the most detailed face ever. And just looking at that in his back printing, it's very cool. And I'm kind of sad almost because I really do like all the second faces on the guys, and this guy I think should almost have a second face, but it just doesn't work with his back of the head printing. And yeah, so let's get on to the set now. So now we have Bag End, one of the most iconic scenes from Lord of the Rings, probably apart from like Mount Doom or something like that, the Eye. Anyways, it's just so awesome to get the Hobbit hole in Lego. So, I guess I'm going to start with the brick separator that you get. That's very nice just to get one of those. So, I guess I'm going to start with the front, and yeah, so just look at it for a second, and it's pretty cool. I'll start with the side. So here, what we have is we got the little window, and yeah, you get a bush, you get a little, I don't know, a bucket with 2 carrots and an apple in it. We get flowers, we get a cool window. That's very nicely made. Lots of fence. These are all stickers on the fence, unfortunately, but we just can't have everything in life. Yeah, there's a few of those wood printed things. I thought it was kind of annoying when I was building it. I was like, oh, this is dumb, maybe I'll just leave this out. But it looks nice in the end. And what we can do is we can open up the gate, or I can just break it, you know, either one works. As you can see, we got flowers and a bench. Where Frodo can smoke his pot, or not Frodo, sorry, Bilbo. Well, Frodo does too, I think. Wait, no, I didn't pay that much attention. Dang. Yeah, anyways. There's 5 of these little carrot, they're the end of carrots, but they're just in the ground, so I thought that was really cool. I really like that. Anyways, and just looking at it, we get the door, and if you can look closely enough on there, it's so shiny. There's the mark that Gandalf puts on the door. I don't know if that's still there in Lord of the Rings. Didn't really look for it. Anyways, it's just really cool. Really nice design work. And you got the little lamp there. Onto the roof here, it's just green pieces and soaps, and there's some stuff growing there. And there's the chimney, and there's a small tree. Now to this side, as you can see, there's a stone walkway, which is very cool. This set looks a lot nicer in person. I know looking at the box, I was like, I'm just getting it for the figures. And then I got it, and the set's amazing. And it's decently big, too. Like, I thought it was going to be smaller than this. I have been let down by Lego before, so, with size stuff. But anyways, the door opens, and we can let all our peoples in. We got the nice kind of mat, or just the entrance there. Very nice. And you can open and close the door. Hope that you'd be able to. We have some shelving in there, and you can't really see it. What would that be? Yeah. Can you see that? Yeah, there's just 2 bottles, and there's Sting, the sword, which does not make any sense at all if this is a Hobbit set. But for the sake of it being for Lord of the Rings and The Hobbit, like the timeline, he doesn't get Sting till after he leaves this gathering. So, yeah. We get the bucket with the shovel, we get some really awesome printed maps, we get a bucket with an apple, we get a place with 6 chairs, which, I mean, yes, it's nice, because that's enough for all the minifigures in the set, but, you know, they kind of cramped into the back room in the movie, and there were, what, 14 of them in there? Oh, is that right? 14? No, 15, including Gandalf. So, yeah. Anyways, so, I mean, 6 is nice, but 14 would be better. Then again, UCS. Bag end. Yeah, that's right. Anyways, so there's a letter and a bottle, and there's a book that has the stickers on it, sad face. And it says BB on it, Bilbo Baggins. Anyways, that's where he's writing the Hobbit book. So once again, that's a kind of a future movie bag end thing. And then we got a furnace, or the, I can't tell if it's trying to be the stove or if it's like just the fireplace thing, because they kind of all hang around the fireplace at one point, and but they're also cooking stuff on the stove at another. So it's so confusing. Anyways. And just the food on the table is nice. We get a breadstick, we actually get a pretzel, 2 chicken legs, we get 4 cherries, 2 light green and 2 red, and then there's extra pieces of those cherries. So it's nice. We actually do get more of those to add to the table, more food. So that is the Bag End Hobbit Unexpected Journey set, and if you guys are wondering whether to get this or not, see if you can get it on sale. I mean, US price, it's fair. It's an amazing set, but definitely get it if you are into Lord of the Rings. Like, I definitely recommend it. I really do like this set. And if you guys like The Hobbit, then you're like, oh, I gotta get all the dwarves. And this one, I mean, I want to get all of the dwarfs, but just on your journey to get it, trying to collect all the dwarfs, it's really awkward because you gotta buy lots of expensive sets. And but this is a great one to start with, and this is probably my favorite out of all of, like the Goblin Battle, whatever, nobody cares about that. Or like the Barrel Escape is pretty pricey too. But this and the Mirkwood Spiders are great ones to go with. If you only have so much money and you want some of these Hobbit sets, I'd probably recommend those too. So thanks for watching, rate, comment, subscribe, and I hope you enjoyed the review. More reviews to come whenever I get the whatever sets come next. I might be buying a few more Hobbit sets, but I'm actually going to be going to Bricks by the Bay, so I'm going to probably buy some sets there, and while I'm in the US, I'll probably buy a bunch of this new Star Wars summer sets, or I might not buy any, we'll see. But anyways, thanks for watching, rate, comment, subscribe, and I hope you guys enjoyed the review. So, yeah.